Hey groupies, welcome back to another listening party. I am the video channel producer. You can call me PD. So today we're doing a listening party for LOONA's XX album, but the thing is, I have already heard this album. Now, I listened to this album like a month ago. When it first came out, we did a listening party for this. Unfortunately, I actually lost the footage for it. Sometimes this happens, and unfortunately, it happened with LOONA, and we could just move on. But I figure people are constantly just going to be asking for the listening party over and over, and I can never reiterate to that many people, hey, I lost the footage, I lost the footage. So I'm just like, you know what? We'll just preface, we've heard this before, but we're going to listen to it again because someone said, I still want to hear your thoughts on the songs. And so, the actual listening part, the actual reaction part, it's really just listening to it again, So think of it as we're listening to it again together. To make this a little special, I did purchase all of the LOONA albums, special editions and all. So I will be listening to the hidden tracks. So my reaction for the hidden tracks will be at the end of this reaction. However, if you're watching this video on YouTube, I'm not going to include the audio for the hidden tracks just because those audio pieces were meant to be only for the album. So I'm not going to be including that in the edit. So you'll just see my reaction for it. For those of you watching the live, don't worry. The audio for the hidden tracks are still going to play. I'm just saying for the YouTube video, it's not going to be in it. Also, just as preface, I wanted to redo this because I am actually going to be meeting with one of the people who produced some of the songs on LOONA's album. Her name is Ashley Yoon, and she produced Satellite and Curiosity, and we have been talking for a little while, and she has agreed to do an interview and collaborate on a few videos, so it is going to be exciting. So I wanted to get back into it. Let's listen to this album again. Okay, so that is a great start off into the album. Obviously, I've heard this album already, but listening to the intro after having heard the album, it's a great piece that gets you ready for the rest of the album. This album is very heavy on like the dark, heavy R&B synth vibes, and XX is a great precursor to everything that's about to begin. So we're about to start with Satellite, which, preface, it's my favorite song on the album, and this one was one of the songs produced by Ashley Yoon. And fun fact, I did not know this. You know who else worked on this song? David Amber. So Ashley worked on this song with David Amber, and if you don't know, David Amber did Twice's Yes or Yes. David Amber did Twice's What Is Love, Heartshaker, Fromis 9's Love Bomb. David Amber is my king. So
yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you, yeah, you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Come on, girl. 무섭지 않다는 거짓말로 아직 어두운 밤을 향해 처음엔 아무것도 모르는 채 너를 바라본 거야, 다가간 거야. Oh, what I know, what I gain. I don't know, what I know, what I know about you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wanna go, wanna go, wanna go around you. Yeah, 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 yeah. 낯설고 차갑기만 해. 넌 내게 관심 없는데 나는 괜찮아, 다쳐도 좋아. 네 곁에 가고파. 자꾸 외면하는 눈빛도 결국 시간이 지나가면 너는 알지 몰라. 맴맴맴 돌고 있어. 난 너의 행성. 언젠간 너의 곁에 닿을 때까지 점점 더 다가와줘. 중력을 거슬러줘. 운명도 우릴 서로
I love that chorus.
우린 어쩌면 또 하나 있을까 가끔 있잖아 우연을 믿어 말해주고 싶어 나도 아니지 자꾸만 흘러가는 시간 속 지쳐가 한마디만 해줘 언제쯤일까 내게 오는 순간 가끔은 눈물 나도 싫지는 않아 달빛의 그림자를 선물했으니까 맴맴맴 돌고 있어 넌 너의 행성 언젠간 너의 곁에 닿을 때까지 점점 더 다가와줘 중력을 거슬러줘 운명도 우릴 서로 알길 수 I'm talking about you 이 밤의 끝에 오늘 피어나 I'm talking about you 날 기억해줘 너의 빛 yeah 사실은 말야 난 별빛보다
Yeah, we're gonna watch the choreo for this after the listening.
사람들은 몰라 더 소중한 걸 몰라 저 달이 떠야 네가 보여 Satellite 너를 향해 나는 날아 fly 맴맴맴 돌고 있어 난 너의 행성 언젠간 너의 곁에 닿을 때까지 점점 더 다가와줘 중력을 거슬러줘 운명도 우릴 서로 알길 수 I'm talking about you 이 밤의 끝에 오늘 피어나 I'm talking about you 날 기억해줘 너의 빛 yeah 맴맴 돌고 있어 난 너의 행성 너의 곁에 닿을 그 순간 I'm talking about you
Okay, so as I said, Satellite is my favorite song on the album. Satellite is a great combination between those beautiful R&B vocals, but it's also got this catchy electronic melody that's very light and also somehow moody at the same time. And also, I'm a sucker for synths, and the synth game in this song is just extra strong. But what I really like is the sort of duality that that song has, like the pre-chorus where it goes na 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 na. That part is it's very moving, it's very emotional, and it's very deep. But then the chorus itself, where it says "I'm talking about you, I'm talking about you," that part is so cute. You know, like the pre-chorus, the vocals are they're on like a much more deeper, much more powerful tone, and then the chorus, it goes the complete opposite route and it becomes high pitched and it's very cute. And I think the duality of that song is really interesting. And these are some of the questions that I definitely want to talk to Ashley about, like what was her original vision. These are some of the questions I want to talk to Ashley about, like what was her original version like? You know, how much did Blockberry actually change from her original version? Because I was watching her reaction to Satellite and she was actually mouthing along to some of the words. So I feel like, I don't know if it's because she learned the song, or I wonder if it's because those were the original words and that's how she originally wrote it. So I'm really curious as to how different her version of Satellite was compared to what LOONA put out. But again, favorite song on the album. Now, Ashley also did Curiosity, which is what we're going to be listening to next. So let's get into this.
그 눈에 비친 듯하면
Oh, who's the husky voice? I really like that line right there. How that line is delivered. Na 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 na. Yeah, I'm not surprised that it's Olivia. It felt like Olivia. Ooh. That dark bass sound. Like it's interesting. The singing has such a heavy 90s R&B influence, but the mix of like the synths and the instrumental in general, it feels like a... Man, I don't even know what genre to place this as. Okay, so Curiosity to me is a very interesting song because it feels like a blend of a couple different genres that don't really match, but yet somehow put together, it does have this disorienting sort of feeling, but it kind of works for the song. Like, I feel like the vocals are very 90s R&B, sort of like Paula Abdul inspired, that kind of era. Very 90s. But then some of like the synths and like the electronic sounds playing in the background feels a little bit more modern, and it feels like this weird mashup between two different genres. But I really like it because I feel like this is one of those songs where the singing really stands out, like the style of singing and how the lines are delivered, you know? I think this song suits the deeper voice singers. And the huskier singers, especially Olivia. I think Olivia really shines in this song. But Curiosity is also another song that Ashley wrote on the album, and I hope to get into talking about that with Ashley and that production as well. PD again with Paula Abdul. Listen! A bitch loves Paula Abdul, and that bitch is me, all right? So when you guys are watching this video on YouTube, let me know in the comments below. Share some of your comments about Satellite and Curiosity, what you think about the song production, and maybe we'll share some of your thoughts with Ashley. All right, next up, we're going to be listening to Colors. I'm already moving. Because I know what's coming, right? So the hoe in me is like already ready to go. No pun intended. Oh, I love that high note. So, like how the previous song I felt like very much suited their deep voice singers, I think this song suits their high voice singers. Oh, I love this bridge. I'm not always a big fan of like instrumental oriented bridges, but I feel like it really works here. I feel like this song really earns it. I'm really curious to see the live stages for this. I have not seen any of the choreography. I'm like falling in love with her voice. Colors is such an interesting song because it's so upbeat and it's got a very interesting rolling rhythm to it. So the song never really lets up. It only continuously keeps rolling forward, and even the breakdown actually gets a little bit more intense and it gets a little bit more erratic. So this song never really has a quiet moment to it. So I love songs like that, songs that keep your energy afloat the entire time. But what I really love about this is that it accentuates the vocals of a lot of their high voice singers, their thin voice singers. You know, people like, I feel like Kwon really shine in the song. Let me ask the chat real quick, you know, who sings the part with I Go, and who sings the part where it goes, na 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 na, na 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 na? Who sings that part? Okay, so people in the chat are telling me that Cherry actually does the pre-chorus. Cherry does the part that I really like, where it goes na 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 na. I really like that part. I think it really highlights her vocals really well. And then we have Vivi doing the I Go part, which is just so simple yet so addicting. I feel like LOONA is such an interesting group because they have like half of them are like very high singing, thin voiced vocalists, and the other side of them are like more powerful, more steady, more huskier type singers. And so different songs highlight different types of singers. And I feel like Colors is their song, you know, for Cherry, Kwon, Vivi. I don't know how many lines Yeojin has, but I feel like Yeojin would have been great in that song as well. But Yeojin also has an interesting voice where I feel like Yeojin, she could do a husky sound if she wanted to, but then I think she does a really high sound. I think Yeojin does the I'm thinking about you. But Yeojin's regular speaking voice, she can go huskier, like based on what I've heard. All right, and then we're going to check out the last song on the album, but don't go away. We're also going to be checking out the hidden tracks. Let's start with Where You At? I'm gonna admit, I don't remember this song. I've just been listening to Satellite and Colors on repeat, so I don't remember this. Oh no, okay. I remember this pre-chorus. The harmonizing in this chorus is amazing.
해줘 날 바란다면 멍하니 너만 기다려 매일 내겐 늘 다져
Okay, I want you to notice when it gets into the pre-chorus, there's like a very deep, dark, and warm bass that comes in. It goes like.
돌아가고 싶어 Everyday 날 웃음 짓게 만들던 따스했던 너의 모습 떠올려 Oh where you at, oh where you at, oh where you at Oh where you at, oh where you at, oh where you at 널 그저 기다려 난 너의 기억이 Slowly, slowly 빛바랄 색을 잃어가 혹시 너도 그렇다면 다시 한번 우리 그리고 Everyday 날 웃음 짓게 만들던 따스했던 너의 모습 떠올려 Oh where you at, oh where you at, oh where you at Oh where you at, oh where you at, oh where you at Every time 네 품에 안겨 꿈꾸던 행복했던 우리 모습 떠올려 Oh where you at, oh where you at, oh where you at Oh where you at, oh where you at, oh where you at 계속 날 기다려 난
Okay, so when the song first started, I couldn't remember what it was, but now I do. Once you get into the pre-chorus, you start to really feel it. The song is interesting because it plays on two different emotions. It's both very warm and cold at the same time. I feel like during the verses, the instrumental is very carved out. It's very hollow. It feels very lonely and like you're separated from everyone. And the entire song has this feeling of like this warm energy. Like if I were to shoot a music video for it, like I feel like it would be a music video about all of these friends that are maybe reminiscing on their past together. You know, they're remembering all the good times they had. And it's like the chorus and like the pre-chorus are like them remembering the past, and those are like the warm memories. And then the verses are like the present where it's cold and they're all separated. You know, it's like maybe they're old high school friends, but now they're all adults and they all live separate lives. But like that's kind of the feeling I get. The song feels very disconnected and hollow, but when it gets into the pre-chorus and when it gets into the chorus, it gets very emotional and very warm and very touching. So I went to a show for a band called Bleachers, and their lead singer, Jack Antonoff, he talked about this emotional note that's haunted him forever. And it's sort of like what is played in this song. That's what I really like about this song. This song is very cinematic in that way. It uses like different parts of the songs to emotionally manipulate you. And that's a lot of what filmmaking is, to manipulate the audience into expectations or to feel certain things. And so I really, really like Where You At. Okay, we're going to check out the hidden tracks. All right, so we're going to start with the hidden bonus track from the Limited A album. It's called Stay With Me, Babe. 3, 2, 1. Do. Oh, shit, sorry. I accidentally clicked on a suggested video. Whoops. It's a Philip DeFranco video! Hold on. Alright. Let's start over. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Interesting. So I heard that these are teasers for Luna's Luna the Ballad album. So when you hear the term ballad, you expect a certain sound. This is still very synth heavy, and it honestly sounds very much like any of their other tracks right now. I didn't think it would be so dark, synth heavy focused. But we'll see. Maybe Daydream is a little bit different. This is the limited B hidden bonus track. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Whoa. The opening for this is like, it's like an 80s love song. Whoa. Bitch, it's already over. Oh, dude. Okay. So Daydream actually, it sounds very much like an 80s, 90s opening to a romance song from back in the day. I don't even know what kind of musicians to compare it to. I've definitely heard it before, but still, it's freaking phenomenal. Holy crap. Okay, so people were saying, "Oh, I know PD doesn't like ballads, so I'm worried about, them reacting to the Luna the Ballad album." If this is what the Luna the Ballad album is going to be like, a heavy sort of 80s, 90s era romantic sort of vibe, I'm all about it, son. I'm all about it. This honestly sounds very similar to the current vibe that they're doing now, so it's honestly not too far off. I'm totally into this. Okay, so I'm gonna do an outro video for YouTube, and then we're gonna check out the live stages. Okay, guys? Anyways, thank you guys for joining this special re-listening party. Sorry that I lost the original reaction to the songs. I know many of you wanted to see it, but this is the only makeup I could sort of think of. I hope you guys had a fun time. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to support us, go to patreon.com/formatherapy. For as little as $2 a month, you can support us and get early access to reaction videos. Or you can go ahead and click like down below right there. It's free, helps us out with YouTube's search algorithm. Go ahead and click subscribe, be notified when we upload a new video, and go ahead and check out all our other videos over here.